party people, how are you? Welcome to another glorious day of sipping and sewing. I'm Melissa, or Melly, whatever you'd like to call me, Smelly. Today we are going to be drinking Noble Pills. It's also Sam Adams. Sam Adams, by the way, you're welcome. I bought that 12 pack. And now I had a bunch of mixed beers to try, especially easy ones like Pilsner's lagers. Pilsner's a new type of lager we'll talk about today. Anyway, trying this. Got our red cup because we are actually outside. Not in the normal locations. Check this out. Pretty awesome, right? I mean, okay. Anyway, this is my pajama top. Literally, it's coming apart at the seams. This is a very simple project we're doing today. With another simple beer that we have going on here. I gotta drink this because it's really hot outside. We don't have time. Let's get to this. All we have is this. You have your needle, a tiny spool of thread, so scissors, beer. So let's start with the beer. Don't forget when you're out, you do have to remember to bring something to open. So, Pilsners in the lager family. Okay, these are going to be the most very carbonated Pilsner. Originates in Czech Republic, I believe. Alright, let's see. Is it pretty good? Nice, white, bubbly. Whoops, head. It's actually pretty light for a Pilsner. Mild. Not really so bitter. Sometimes you have Pilsners these days and they're like very bitter. A good beginner Pilsner is like a Bovic Pilsner or yeah. Okay, so just a little quickie on Pilsners. So like Pilsner's usually going to be around 5%. This Pilsner, actually, the more I try it, it has a little bit more fuller body. You can kind of see the color in there. No, you can't see the color in there. I can see the color in there, and it's a bit of a more darker golden, like almost like a light bronze color. But that seems very strange to me. That is that way because usually, like if you've ever had, so like Pilsner Urquell, right? That's going to be one of the most famous like starter. Yes, you got to try that if you haven't had Pilsner. It's going to be a little tiny bit more spicy. Has a tiny bit of a bitter bite, but very carbonated, very, a little bit citrusy, very delicious. Then you have like Bovic Pilsner, Trumer Pilsner, things like that. Try them, see if you want to. I feel like they're almost lighter. It's weird. Very carbonated, more lighter body, bigger flavor of a lager. So I did take some time to get to the beach and get my beer. It wasn't refrigerated. It wasn't that much time, but these type of beers, you want to drink them as cold as possible. Other beers you can get away with a little bit, even room temperature for some beers, but not Pilsners, not lagers. Alright, before I drink this, I'm just trying to drink it fast because it's hot as F out here right now, and I gotta jump in the water, so the faster I can drink this beer, sew this project, get you guys going, the faster we can move on. Let's do this. So, my grandma always says don't put it in your teeth. I'm used to spearing it in my teeth. I'm not sure if it's better to not poke yourself. Okay, that deserves another chug of beer. And let's take a look again where we are. There's fishermen over there. Typos. Wowzers. Right? I feel very lucky, very blessed, and I feel very blessed to share this with you. Okay. So, when you're sewing things, you're usually almost always sewing them from the back side. So you want the face ends, which like this is the face of the fabric, right? This is the reverse side of the fabric, the part that, you know, sometimes it's hard to tell on some fabrics, but in most fabrics it's pretty easy because of the color. So, oh, there's those beer burps. I feel like vloggers are definitely some of the beers that give you lots of beer burps, but they all do. Anyway, so face to face your fabrics when you're sewing. So we find our hole, right? There's our hole. There's our hole. You can see it. There's a little elastic in there. If you can see that, it's not that big of a deal. I'm sweating. Hey, jump in the water. Ah! Let's drink this and go as fast as I can, but slow motion for you. Haha. This one's a little more complicated than if I didn't realize there was elastic there, but normally you don't have. You'll just have two ends put together. Okay, so the kind of cool thing about this elastic being in here is that if you can see that right there, like there are some holes. I don't know if you can really see that, but there are some holes that already kind of guide you to where you should probably sew in and out. So in and out. I miss in and out. I love you, hi, but I miss in and out. Anyway, so I'm gonna just pull this as I'm sewing. It's the inside of my pajama. It really doesn't have to look pretty. It's gonna be easy and fast, right? Rather than have that hole just get bigger and bug you, then you throw away your favorite pajama, then what? So here we go. Have your needle. I just hold on to this, each side, finger and finger. Don't poke through to your finger. Otherwise use one of the thimbles on your finger so you don't poke your finger if you're very clumsy. Okay, always kind of like pulling on that elastic a little bit. You don't need to pull too hard. Like you need to do this, pull tight. Just pull a little bit each time so that it's even. Okay, so alright, so now are you ready? Remember, I'm gonna grab this side of the fabric and a little bit of this side of the fabric. Okay, so go in. Then from here, inside both, out, in, out. Okay, just do that a couple times. Okay, so now just turn it back inside out. I mean, right side. Turn it back, right side in. You see little tiny things like that, just cut them off because then it'll bother you later. You have the scissors out, like literally took 1/2 of a second. So now, voila. Shirt is fixed for the pajamas of the wearing of the yay. That was easy. I did it in less time than it takes to drink a beer, of which I'm going to finish. Bottoms up. Let's kill this. Good thing about lagers and pilsners, those are pretty much one of the only ones that you can actually chug if you can learn how to chug beer. Not that if anybody needs to ever chug beer, but if you do, like right now I gotta finish that. I gotta go in the water. Yay for doing the project. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. I'm gonna go jump off by the fishermen. Wish me luck. Until next time. Try some sipping and sewing. Toodles, my toodles. Toodles, my beauties.